Fundraising can open you up to so many new opportunities, allow you to reach bigger goals, and supply more to your team. Here are some things you'll need funding for: league fees, travel expenses, uniforms, coaches, pool time, equipment, merch, and activities. The more funding you have, the more you can do. Before you actually begin fundraising, it is a good idea to establish your needs and goals. If your goals are to make it cheaper for players or to cover all your travel costs, you may need to do more fundraising than if you just plan to use player dues to cover your expenses. Once you have figured out what your goal is, plan and organize events. This could be scheduling restaurant fundraisers, setting up scrimmages, establishing relationships. Creating a calendar will be helpful. Then you need to reach out, get the team on board, start communicating with the community and campus. Advertise upcoming fundraisers and use them to help find more opportunities to fundraise. Establishing relationships will help you continue fundraising. From campus, athletic departments, local businesses, all will be more willing to help you if they like you. Consider these 3 types of fundraising. 1. Asking. This is a direct ask of any type. Things like donations, that can be money or product, sponsorship, or selling ad space. Alumni is a great resource for these. Even if you don't have an alumni list, start now with last year's graduates. You can ask them to donate as little as $5 a month. Every little bit counts. Ask parents and family members. A lot of businesses have a donation matching program. For any amount donated, they will match. Some may also be interested in sponsorships. Don't be afraid to ask. The worst they can say is no. 2. One-time fundraising events. This includes anything you do to make a little extra money. Bake sales, raffles, game admittance, concessions. These don't typically end up with large amounts of money, but can add up if you do a lot of them. 3. Reoccurring. A lot of schools offer deals for clubs to raise money through helping usher or clean stadiums during athletic events. Some restaurants may even let you work to raise money for your team. These are opportunities that you can continue to come back to throughout the school year to raise money for your team. They are also great opportunities to make relationships and find new fans. We have talked about how important it is to create lasting relationships. Doing this in your community can be an asset because you never know who you will meet. It's important to serve your community and have a good reputation. This may lead to opportunities to ask for donations, sponsorships, products, or ask people who they know. This is also a great opportunity to gain support and followers. This will not only help your team, but the sport of water polo as well. A few ways you can get connected with the community is looking into selling merch during local farmers markets or flea markets. Reach out to local law enforcement and see if they want to host any type of fundraiser. Serving at homeless shelters or doing food drives. Take every opportunity to leave good connections for your team. It's not always easy coming up with fundraising ideas. Here are a handful to get you started. Think outside the box. Things like making simple merch sales like stickers is a great way to make a bit more money and to offset any costs to your seasons. Host events, charge admission, including local tournaments. The CWPA's standard rate is $10 a day or $25 a weekend. I have seen high schools do California orange sales or Idaho potatoes, or my local high school sold trash bags. Take photos of teams, sell them to them or the parents, just coordinate with the teams beforehand. Raffles or silent auctions are great, and local companies love to donate product to these. Just be sure to follow up on laws and policies regarding raffles. Maybe you could even come up with the next viral social media donation trend. Here are a few tips when it comes to restaurant fundraisers, as well as a handful of resources and restaurants that currently do fundraising. Schedule in advance. Try to have one periodically, like once per month. Send out a schedule and start advertising ASAP. The more you advertise, the more successful it will be. Make flyers. Ask the restaurant to hand them out or put them on the counter the weeks leading up to your fundraiser. Be sure to explain any rules that are required, whether it's mentioning the team or entering the code online. This isn't an option for everyone, but you can always consider becoming a nonprofit organization yourself. The biggest asset of this is being able to ask for donations and sponsorships and offering them a tax write-off. Some businesses are more likely to help because of this fact. Do consider it costs a little bit to be registered, it can be tedious, and you have to maintain your status. I have included resources if this is something your team wants to consider. Let us know what works best for your team, and don't forget to take the administrator quiz.